Alright, hello guys. As you guys can probably tell, I'm outside right now. But when I was on my walk, I saw somebody smoking in the car. And I'm like, that's pretty dangerous. But, I can't stop them. But hey, I wanted to look up, okay, what drives people to smoke? Like why do people smoke? So I looked that up on Google. So the first one is nicotine addiction. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to possibly get rid of these addictions / problems and replace them with something else potentially less harmful. Is nicotine addiction, okay? So nicotine addiction, it releases a form of dopamine in your brain, which then makes you happy, which then makes all parts of you happy, and it just gets you happy. But there are other ways to do that. You ever heard those musket pings in games? Or those marksman rifle pings in games where you go ching. You shoot them and go bow, kill your enemy, and then go ching. Yeah, you ever heard those? Yeah, that's a good way to release dopamine if you want to. If you're into guns like that, that's a good way to cope with addiction. Because let me tell you, those things are satisfying. And another form of getting rid of addiction, like replacing an addiction. Another way of replacing an addiction is in music. Okay, if you've ever listened to music and listened to how good it was, just sat down and you listened to a whole 180 song playlist, have you guys ever done that? That's because you're addicted to music. And maybe you're not even addicted to nicotine. Maybe you're addicted to dopamine. Because that's what your body wants to have. To be happy. To be happy. And so, listening to music, oh my goodness, especially Night Dancer. If you guys haven't watched that music video, I highly suggest going to it. It's good. It's captifying. And I would be lying if I said I haven't listened to that song on loop at least 20 times. But yeah, and another good way is just talking to friends and, having someone else help you out with, whatever you're dealing with. So, I can't think of any more ways of dealing with a nicotine addiction and switching it out for another one. But let's move on to the second one. Okay, so another one is stress relief. Well, do I really even need to turn my camera on for this one? Come on, okay? 4 or 5 best things, I can't really calculate them in my head. 4 or 5 things or more to get you, less stressed, okay? So, some people smoke to ease the feeling of stress. However, research has shown that smoking actually increases anxiety and tension. You want to know what else doesn't increase anxiety and attention? Music, games, going outside, working out, talking with family, playing games. They're talking to family, best friends, music, going outside, working out, talking about that's 5 or 6 things. That's 5 or 6 things you could be doing that is healthy for you. It's healthy. Those are things that you could be doing instead of smoking. That's a lot of things. I'm literally walking outside right now and I'm feeling happy. There's a genuine smile on my face. So, I don't really need to turn on my camera for that one. On to the next one, which is social situations. Smoking can become connected to other activities in your day-to-day life. But why? I mean, when you're talking to your friends, are you just gonna go right into their face? I mean, I know a lot of people that do that, like, literally some of my family members. And, you know, we'll be, like, playing games, and they, like, you know, hit their vapes, which, like, I'm not mad about it, but, like, why do it? Like, I'm going outside, I'm completely happy. Alright, I'm completely happy. I get that you work jobs and stuff, but jobs cannot be that stressful. I mean, like, I was literally willing to get a job to show how non-stressful it is, and how life can be enjoyed and seen in a funner way. But 16, so, you know, I'm only 16, so, you know, I don't really have any say in whether I get a job or not. So, let's move on to the next one, which is, my phone turned off, sorry. Coping with negative moods. Smoking can help people cope with boredom, games, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. So, I don't really know how to fix that one, but genuinely talking to friends and loved ones could possibly help you. I'm no therapist, though, so don't take advice from me. And just genuinely going outside, okay? Just going outside, going on walks, working out. You know, and if you have a bad experience with working out, play games. And if you have a bad experience with playing games because maybe your mom and dad didn't let you when you were a kid, listen to music, you know? Because we all had listened to music at one point in our life, and we never got yelled at for it because that was a song that maybe our mom and dad enjoyed. And so maybe listen to a song that they didn't enjoy, but you didn't have the, like, opportunity to listen to. That could help you a lot, because it's like, whoa, this is like a whole new world. I never knew that I could like, listen to this. You know, so those are some ways of coping with that. What else is there? Or are there negative moods? Just smile. Really. It's that simple. Just smiling could help you. You know? This is a saying I always go by. Smile daily. Because if you don't smile daily, you're gonna get cold inside. And coldness is cold and weird feeling. And it's just like the weirdest feeling you can feel ever, coldness. You know, even the word cold is just, ugh, blech, disgusting word, cold. Cold makes me feel bad inside, but warm makes me feel good inside. So just smiling more could make you happier. It can make you feel more warm inside, and it can make you feel less stressed. And not in a negative mood. I mean, literally, while smiling right now, I am warming up, probably because of the sun, but still. And that's another way to cope with negative moods. Go outside. You know, there's so many other things that you could be doing other than smoking. So, I mean, I really don't get it because I'm just a kid, but still, like, I could just not get it at this point, but still, why do people smoke? Okay? That's still a genuine question on my mind. Symbolism. Smoking usually starts as a symbolic... Read that completely wrong. Symbolic act of rebellion. Rebellion. Or maturity. Okay, so, maturity. Going out with someone. I mean, that's simple enough. Rebellion. Sneaking out of the house when your parents don't want you to, or like sneaking out at night. That's a good way to rebel against your parents, because rebelling is doing something that is against something. So if you want to rebel against your parents because you're a cool kid like that, then just sneak out at night. Go out with a girl at night. I don't know. Just if you want to rebel, don't do something that's harmful to you, and maybe do something that makes you feel happy and loved. Instead of sad, miserable, depressed, wanting to kill yourself, which you eventually will if you continue smoking. Like, just do other activities other than smoking. And still, the genuine question on my mind is, why do people smoke? I've just listed off a bunch of ways. I just listed off a bunch of ways to cope with smoking. And the still genuine question on my mind is, why do people smoke?